What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and fellow YouTubers? I bid all of you welcome, where we are going to showcase the new skill tree system from Cryptic that they're going to bring out any day soon now in the foreseeable future. Now, I am here at the Tribble server. They have opened up the skill tree for all of the players that have access to the Tribble server. And they're letting us like mess around with the new system that they just brought out. Now, they have talked about this new system like in the past weeks with all of the modification that they're doing to like the normal holodeck server and also on the Tribble server. So this new system is going to be implemented to like, I don't know, maybe on the next update, or maybe on the next downtime that they're going to do on Thursday, or maybe in 2 weeks. Who knows? They haven't talked about that, but it is on Tribble right now. So if you guys want to like mess around with it, you can. And I obviously made just a new character. So I'm here at my light cruiser, and I am at the Pico system because I kind of wanted to be in space so we can see a little bit of all of our numbers that is going to be the right way. Now, I couldn't copy my character because they're not allowing like players that already are level 60 to be on the Tribble server, and they're doing that intentionally. Don't know why. I don't know if they are expecting us to level up a character from 0 all the way to level 60. That is going to be insane because it kind of takes about, I don't know, like a week or two or something like that for like a normal human being that is like, you know, has like a day job and has like, you know, family, work and all of those social gathering that has to do. It takes him like a week or so to level one character all the way to level 60, so I really don't know what they're thinking. But with that being said, I copied the character, made just like, you know, the first tutorial mission, and went up here so we can have a look at all of these new systems. Now, at first glance, this new system that they brought out is kind of familiar, and let me just let me just bring up the monitor up here. Sorry about that. And then go to my normal character that is on the holodeck. And right now you guys are going to see the same layout. It's from the specialization tree that you guys see, and it has like the same layout in all of your skills that you can acquire, right? It's basically the same type tier. You have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and you have like the purchase button up here. So it's basically a copy paste out of that system, right? So it's just like that. And this is the holodeck version, or the Tribble version, sorry about that. So this is the test server version. So basically what they've done, they have cut out all of the skill trees that we can have throughout the game. They made like an engineering tree all the way to like Admiral, and it's going to be available at 35 points. I really don't know how they're going to give us these points, but like throughout the game, if we finish a mission, we might get like 1 point or something like that. I really don't know. They haven't been really saying about that, how that is going to be implemented. So you have like a tree that is like science related, and you have a tree that is tactical related. Now, all of these skills you can obviously unlock by purchasing them, and you have like the first skill tree is like the basic version, and then you have like an intermediary that is going that they're talking about an improved version of the first one. Let's say this is whole restoration, and there's going to be an improved one that is going to be the same skill but just a little bit better. If we both read on it, it's going to be like the yellow highlighted text is plus 50 to whole restoration, so that total skill bonus equals plus 50, and total base healing bonus plus 25%. And if you get like the improved version, you're going to get plus 35 whole restoration, and that's going to be a total skill bonus of plus 85 and a total base healing bonus of 42.5%. And level 3 is going to be the advanced, the whole restoration. They're talking about the advanced one, so this one is like the best uber skill that you can have in your tree, and that is plus 15 whole restoration, and that is the total skill bonus is plus 100. So if we if you see, it's right here, it's plus 50 and plus 35, that equals 85, and also the 15 that we're going to get from here equals to a total amount of 100, and also increases the total base healing bonus by 50%. And the same goes from all of these 3 skill trees that you see. There is version 1, 2 and 3, version 1, 2 and 3, and you have a couple of other ones that have like a base version, and then they split up into 2 separate skills. And just to go through them, I mean, this is going to be the engineering part right here. So you have whole restoration, and you also have whole capacity, and that is basically means your maximum whole hit points. That is going to be plus 50 whole capacity and a total skill bonus of plus 50. A maximum heal bonus of plus 15%, and level 2 is going to give you plus 35 whole capacity, total skill bonus of 85 or plus 85, and a maximum whole bonus of 25.5%. Level 3 is going to increase our whole capacity by 15%, so a total skill bonus of 100 and a total maximum whole bonus of 35%. You know what, let's do engineering all the way down. You can have, if you are a lieutenant commander, that is available at when you acquire the 5th point. Something weird, but I don't know how they're going to give us these points, but anyway, that's going to be for a later stage, I guess. We're going to get hull plating, so plus 60 energized hull plating and ablative hull plating, so total skill bonus plus 60 to each, total energy damage resistance rating and bonus equals plus 9, total kinetic damage resistance rating bonus equals plus 9. And then it branches off into two separate skills, and I don't know if we can buy them like both of them, or we can only select one of them. I really can't tell out of just highlighting with my mouse on top of it. So we're going to get energized hull plating plus 40 energized hull plating and a total skill bonus of plus 100 energized hull plating with a total energy damage resistance rating to plus 15. And the other one is going to be plus 60 ablative hull plating, total skill bonus plus 100 ablative hull plating, total kinetic damage resistance rating bonus plus 15. So it branches off. So this one was like hull plating and was like energy damage and kinetic damage. They were both the same, and this one is for more damage, for more like energy damage, and this one is more kinetic damage resist. So that's nice. You're also going to get damage control plus 50 damage control, total skill bonus plus 50, total regeneration rate bonus out of combat plus 0.25, and a total regeneration rate bonus in combat plus 0.05. And obviously the improved version of that is going to give you an extra plus 35 damage control. So the total skill bonus is going to be 50 plus 35, it's going to be plus 85, and a total regeneration rate bonus out of combat is going to be a total amount of 0.425, and a total regeneration rate bonus in combat equals to 0.085. And the advanced damage control, so that's going to be the best that you can have if you're going to go this route, plus 15 damage control, so that's going to give us a total skill bonus of plus 100, total regeneration rate bonus out of combat plus 0.5, and total regeneration rate bonus in combat plus 0.1. So the commander skill tree for the engineering is going to be electroplasma systems flow plus 60 electroplasma flow, level 2 plus 40 up that, so you're going to get a total skill bonus of plus 100, and also power transfer rate bonus 100%. And this is something that is kind of weird. A full impulse energy shunt, they call this skill. This skill is like a separate like skill tree. I really don't know why they put up this thing, because it's not the normal version. So you get like the normal version gives you like plus, like let's say if the normal is like 60, you're going to get like 35 and then 15. But they went a totally different route on this, and I hope they're going to like explain this part a little bit better, because it's kind of weird. It says this skill provides direct bonus to the transfer of power that occurs while using full impulse, allowing your weapons, shield and auxiliary subsystem to maintain a higher power levels. By default, activating full impulse will set your engine subsystem target to 100, while all other subsystems drop to a target of 5. By investigating in full impulse energy shunt, these targets are increased to 125 of your engine subsystems and 25 in all other subsystems. So that's weird. So like when you're like moving in like full impulse just like that, all of your power levels are going to drain up all the way to 100. And if you invest in that impulse shunt that they call it, your impulse power is going to be 125, and all of these are going to be a little bit more, 25. So it's kind of nice that they're making that, because like your power levels are going to increase, not from 5 and then from 100 from your engines. From 100 they're going to drop, but they're going to increase from 25, and that's kind of like a really good idea to do, but it's kind of explained really weird up here. You also get the impulse expertise. These skills improve the speed and turn rate of your starship, while each starship has its own base value of each of these. Each point of impulse expertise skills allowed always provides a bonus of 0.4% to those base values. So you're going to get plus 50 impulse expertise, a total skill bonus plus 50, also total speed and turn rate bonus of plus 20%. And this is kind of like the normal layout that they make this skill available. So that's plus 35 for a total amount of 85 and a total speed and turn rate bonus of 34%. And obviously you're going to get the advanced impulse expertise skill, that option, you know, that's available, plus 15 to impulse expertise with a total amount of 100 skill bonus and a total speed and turn rate bonus of 40%. Moving on to Captain, you're going to get a defensive subsystem tuning. Plus 4.8 shield and auxiliary subsystem power. Level 2 is going to give you a shield subsystem performance, or you can go auxiliary subsystems performance. Now, this is kind of nice that they brought like this, so you can have like its entire subsystem, it's being like isolated, so you can go like shielding or auxiliary. That is going to increase the performance of that subsystem overall. So this is something that I really like, you know. So they brought this, and it's like, which way do you want to go? You want to like go like auxiliary, so you're going to get more auxiliary power, or you want to get more shield power. This is something that I really like. Okay, so you're going to get with defensive subsystem tuning, you're going to get a base power to your shield of 4.8, and also to your auxiliary power 4.8, and if you then go to the other route, it's going to be plus 3.2, so that is going to be a total amount of 3.2 plus 4.8. It's going to be a total amount of plus 8 to shields, or +8 to your auxiliary, or +8 in each subsystem. That's cool to see. You also get offensive subsystem tuning skill tree. That's going to be weapons and engine subsystem, basically the same type deal. So 3.2 weapons, 3.2 engines, and a 4.8 to both of them. Warp core potential +3 to all subsystem power. So that's engine, shields, weapons, and auxiliary, and a space skill is improve the amount. So +2 to all subsystem power with a total subsystem power bonus of +5. So you get 3 + 2. And warp core efficiency. So it kind of varies. This skill provides additional subsystem power to any subsystems that is set below 75. This bonus starts at 0 while your subsystem target is set at 75 and scales up to +10 when your subsystem target is set to 15. So each increment of 5 is going to give you +10. Nice. So engineering readiness, +50 engineering readiness. What does that do? This skill provides a bonus to your ability recharge of all engineering bridge officer ability for each point in the energy engineering. Wow, why did I wrote it energy? Engineering readiness skill. This ability will recharge 0.1% faster. 100% ability recharge bonus would reduce an ability recharge time to half of its base value. Most abilities have a maximum recharge time which varies from ability to ability. These skills and all other power recharge bonus can never push an ability past their minimum recharge. Okay, so this is going to be a total skill bonus of +50 and also a total ability recharge bonus by 5%, and this one is going to be +35, so we're going to get a total ability recharge bonus at 85. Cool. And this one is going to be a total ability recharge bonus of from 10, and a total skill bonus of +100. So that's the engineering skill tree. It's kind of weird. It's kind of, I mean, I really haven't wrapped my head around it. To be honest, like, the jury is still out on which items I really want to have and really want to have like selected already, so we can do the retrain of our skill or our captain and character, and then just go with like, I want this one, that one, this one, that one, that one, and then purchase, you know. It's kind of weird. The jury isn't out on all of those abilities, because I kind of need to see what ability I have that I utilize a lot and basically start my character from scratch. And I guess you guys are kind of forced into doing that as well. But you know, that's kind of like, you know, the way Star Trek goes these days. Science skill tree, shield restoration +50 shield restoration, a total skill bonus of +50 and a total base healing bonus of +25. Level 2 +35 shield restoration for a total of 85 and a total base healing bonus of 42.5. And +15 is going to be level 3 and a total skill bonus of 100, a total base healing bonus of +50%. Shield capacity +50 shield capacity, that's basically just your shield hit points. A total skill bonus +50 and total shield bonus, maximum shield bonus +15%. A level 2 +35, so you're going to get a total skill bonus of 85 and a maximum shield bonus of 25.5. Level 3 is going to give us +15 shield capacity, total skill bonus of +100 and a total max shield bonus of 35. Shield regeneration +50 to shield regeneration, total skill bonus of +50, total shield regeneration modifier of +50%. Then we're going to get 35 for a total skill bonus of 85 and also a total shield regeneration modifier of +85%. And level 3 plus 15 shield regeneration, so that's going to give us a total skill bonus of 100, and also a total of shield regeneration modifier of 100%. So this is basically the same idea, you know, so you have like the base version and then like a better version and then like the advanced version. Shield hardness plus 50 shield hardness, total skill bonus plus 50, total shield damage negation modifier of 50%, plus 35 is gonna give us level 2 and total amount of 85, and also the total shield damage negation modifier of 85%, plus 15 is going to give us the third one, a total skill bonus of 100 and 100% for the total damage of negation modifier of 100%. Control expertise, basically your gravity well, you're confused, you placate, you hold disabled, like eject war plasma, all those stuff is like bundled up into this skill tree. So plus 60 to control expertise, a total skill bonus of plus 60, total control effectiveness modifier of plus 30%, total control resistance modifier of 60%. So effectiveness basically means how effective your skill is going to be, and resistance is basically the same type deal, but how resistance is your ship to control abilities. So this is like offensive bonus and also defensive bonus put up in one skill tree. So improve control expertise, the same type deal, but this one we're going to get plus 40 control expertise, so we're going to get a total skill bonus of plus 100, and also a total control effectiveness modifier of plus 50%, and also a control resistance modifier of plus 100%. And this one is a control amplification. Anytime you cause an enemy to suffer a control effect, they will temporarily have their damage resistance rating reduced. This effect may only trigger a maximum of once every 5 seconds. When control used on foe, minus 20 all damage resistance rating for 5 seconds. And drain expertise, so that is just shield drain, power drain, stuff like that. That has like a drain ability. So we're going to get plus 60 to drain expertise, total skill bonus plus 60, total drain effectiveness is 30%, and drain resistance is 60%. And improved drain resistance, same type deal, plus you're going to get plus 40 drain expertise, so that's going to be a total skill bonus of plus 100, so total drain effectiveness plus 50%, and also resistance plus 100%. And this is basically the same type deal as the other one that has like that control of amplifier, and this one is called the drain infection. Anytime you cause an enemy to suffer damage, an energy drain or shield drain, they will also be effective for a short duration. Electrical damage affected their EPS conduct overload. This effect may only trigger maximum once every 5 seconds, while drain used on foe electrical damage each seconds for 5 seconds. So the same type deal. You have like the base stats that you kind of need to have, and then obviously like the better version or like an improved version of that. Exotic particle generation, plus 50 to exotic particle generation, and that is a total skill bonus of plus 50, and also a total exotic damage increase by 25. Plus 35 to exotic particle generation for a total skill bonus of 85, and a total of exotic damage increase by 42.5. And the last one, level 3, is going to give plus 15 to exotic particles for a total skill bonus of 100, and a total exotic damage increase by 50%. Long-range targeting, long-range targeting sensors. This skill reduces the weapon damage penalty incurred by being distance from your target. Well, that actually means like if you're using beams, the farther the enemy is, or the target that you're going to hit with your beams, the less effective your beams are going to be. So if you are like point blank, then you're going to get like no reduction in your base damage from your beams. So keep that in mind. That is something that I always struggled with while doing my character. So I always, kind of like forgot what is that? And so why aren't my shields or why aren't my beams doing enough damage to the shield? So what is happening? And this was the effect that was causing it. By default, being far away from your foe can cause all energy weapon lose up to 50% of their potential base damage. This penalty starts at 0% while you are at 2 km or closer and scales up to 50% loss when exactly 10 km from your target. Each rank of long-range targeting sensors reduces the maximum penalty by 10%. So long-range targeting sensors, it's going to increase the maximum distance penalty by minus 40%. So that is really nice to have. This is something like a tactical captain is definitely going to want to spend a couple of skill points, or like skill, I don't know what they call it, skill points. Okay, so skill points into this tree. Improved long-range targeting sensors, it's going to the maximum distance penalty is going to be minus 30, and this one is going to be the maximum distance penalty minus 20. So we're going to get like 40, 30, that's 70 plus 20 is going to be minus 90% overall. Scientific readiness. This skill provides a bonus to your ability recharge all science bridge officer ability for each point of scientific readiness skill. These abilities will recharge 0.1% faster. So you're going to get plus 50 scientific readiness, a total of 50 with a total ability recharge of 5%, 35 for a total of 85, and total ability recharge bonus of 8.5%. And obviously level 3 is going to give us plus 15. And I know you guys are like, this is like the copy paste of each skill tree, but it's kind of like the way that they're bringing up like the skill tree. I don't know why they're choosing it to be this way, but this is the route that they're taking. So level 3 is going to give us plus 50% scientific readiness, so it totals a skill bonus of 100 and a total ability recharge bonus of 10%. And this is like the most interesting of what you guys kind of need to see. It's like the tactical skill tree, and this is just like damage that's going to be dealt. Plus 50%, plus 50 energy weapon training, so plus 35 for a total of 85, plus 15 for a total of 100, and the same deal goes for the projectiles. Targeting expertise, so it's going to be increasing your accuracy. So 50 plus 35, 85 plus 15 for a total of 100, and also a total accuracy bonus of plus 15. Defensive maneuvering, so this is basically while you are in combat, the higher your engine output is, let's say like you're at full impulse, the higher your damage resist is going to be from that skill tree. But let's read about it. This skill increases the chances of enemy attacking will miss you per point in combat maneuver skills. You will gain a 0.15 defense. If you guys have seen like on my other reviews, like videos that I do, and whilst I'm in combat, I also have like my my engines or my impulses always set up to full impulse almost. And when there is like an enemy that is like trying to attack me, you also see like miss, 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 and this skill is basically that. The enemy doesn't have like a really nice accuracy bonus to you, so this is kind of like that neglects that kind of type deal. So this is the defensive maneuvering, sorry. By default, all attacks have a 100% chance of hit, but each point of defense increases or decreases by this 1% to a maximum of 25%. Each point of accuracy increases this 1% up to the maximum of 100. So plus 15 combat maneuvers, and then we're going to get plus 35 and also plus 15 combat maneuvers for a total skill bonus of 100 and total defensive bonus of plus 15. Hull penetration, basically the same type deal, plus 50 hull penetration, a total skill bonus plus 50, and armor penetration plus 5. So you're going to get like hull penetration means you're going to penetrate the hull, so you're going to go straight to the point where you kind of need to be. Sorry. Sorry. Level 2 is plus 35 hull penetration, and level 3 is going to give you a plus 15 hull penetration for a total skill bonus of 100, and also armor penetration of plus 10. Shield penetration, basically the same type deal. So you're going to neglect the hardness of shields and hull. You're going to go like straight to the hit points, as it were. So plus 15 shield penetration, total skill bonus of plus 50, and additional bleed through of 5%, 35% shield penetration, and also level 3 plus 15 shield penetration. That is going to be the total skill bonus of 100 and additional bleed through of 10%. So 10% of your outgoing damage are going to bleed through into the hull. So that is really, really nice to have these last couple of abilities. Like I'm thinking already, like for a tactical player, and like me for instance, it's these skill tree for a tactical, like all of these abilities are going to be selected for, with the exception of that it's just like my kind of gameplay. I don't use projectiles, I don't use torpedoes and stuff like that, so this one is the only one that is not going to be having any skill points, but the rest is like all of them I'm gonna like grab in every kind of type deal that it's going to increase my damage or my damage output. I'm going to put skill points into that, and one of those are going to be the weapon amplification. This skill increases the bonus damage that your weapons inflict while landing a critical hit. Per point of weapon amplification skill, you gain a 0.2% critical chance with starship weapons. Players start with a base critical chance of 2.5% and a major and a critical severity of 50%. When a weapon or ability critical hits, it grants bonus damage equal to your critical severity. Cool. Plus 50 weapon amplification, total skill bonus plus 50, critical hit severity 10, 85, 100, skill bonus 100, total critical severity plus 20, and critical severity plus 20 is a lot, guys. Keep that in mind. Weapon specializations. So plus 50 to weapon specializations, 35, and also the 15 for a total skill bonus of 100, and also the critical chance bonus of 6%. Now we're going to have critical severity over here and this skill tree, and critical chance is going to be at here. And let me just explain critical chance and critical severity for you guys. Let me just like nullify the knowledge, what it actually meant and what it actually does, because for a long time I really struggled with this, and I think like a couple of you guys are still struggling with the terms. What is critical severity? What is critical chance? So the base term, it's kind of explained like this: you need a critical chance to actually hit a critical severity. So let's say you have a 5% in critical chance. So the base rate of your weapons is going to be, if you fire like 100 times, 5 out of those 100s, it's going to be a critical, right? And the critical is going to be a random number that is going to be higher than your base rate. But your critical severity, let's say from those 5 out of 100 hits, let's say no, let's say the last one, level 3, is going to give us a total critical severity bonus of 20. Let's say 5 out of those 100s, it's going to have a 20% chance of hitting a critical severity bonus. So let's say if 5 out of 100 equals 100% and 20% out of those 5 equals one of those beams, one of those 5 beams that are going to land a critical hit is going to have its critical severity bonus. So that means its base rate is going to be modified by a the severity bonus. So 5 out of those 100 beams are going to land a critical hit that is going to have like an increase in your base damage output, and 1 out of those 5, the plus 20 that you guys see right here, is going to have like critical severity bonus. So that's going to be modified by an extreme amount. Let's say your base rate is 100. You're going to have like a like 5 out of those are going to have like somewhere between 50 and 100. So that's going to be like 150 and 180, 190, 200. And when the critical severity is going to kick in, those 1 out of those 5s is basically going to be like a 300 or a 400 damage output. Okay, that took a lot of me to explain, but that is kind of like the numbers obviously don't add up because that is just an example, but that is kind of like the way Star Trek works with its critical severity bonus and also the critical chances bonus. So keep that in mind. So that is kind of like a really dumbed down version of what these two actually mean. Admiral, so level 60 or level 50, I mean. No, level 60. Captain is 50, right? Let's see. At level... yeah, at level 50 you get... What? What was it again? Level 50 you get Vice Admiral, and level 60 you get Fleet Admiral. Captain, Admiral. Okay. So at Admiral, you're going to get from the tactical skill tree coordination protocols. All of your hangar pets have an increased survivability, and this is something that I definitely want to have because I have one of those awesome ships that I tend to fly, and those are like carriers. All of your hangar pets have an increased survivability, so plus 25 hull capacity and shield capacity for hangar pets, and it branches off to plus 20% defense and damage resistance rating for your hangar pets, and also an accuracy and base damage for your, so an accuracy increase and your base damage increase from your hangar pets by 20%. So this is something that I definitely right now I'm going to get. Tactical readiness. It's going to increase tactical readiness by 50. Total skill bonus 50. And total ability recharge bonus by 5%. So this is going to be like the same that they, where was it? Was it this one? Yeah. This one is for the science ability. This one is from the engineering, and the tactical captain's obviously going to have some kind of ability that's going to reduce the cooldown of all of the skills and abilities, like the bridge officer, that's going to be tactical. So 50, 85 and 100, and also the total ability recharge bonus by 10%. And that's it for the skill tree, but we're not there yet. And I know we've been talking about it like for 40 minutes right now. We're not there yet. So each time that you're going to spend a skill point in your skill tree, let's say engineering, science, or tactical, you're also going to get like these kind of type deals that are going to be highlighted. And I've seen this one in like being highlighted in the beginning, that I kind of like had the option to level my character up a little bit more than level 2. So this is that. Like each time you're going to level up your skill tree, you're also going to level up right here. So for a total amount of, let's say, I think you're going to get like 50 points in your space, and also 45. I think you're going to get 45 skill points in your skill tree for space, and you're going to get like 15 for your ground. So each time you level up a level in your let's say this one is let's say lieutenant all the way up, and then lieutenant commander, you're obviously going to get like this part here to your engineering all the way up to here. So level 2, level 3, level 4, and obviously level 5 all the way up here. So this is something that you kind of need to hover and like think about what you actually want to accomplish with your play style, actually, because it's kind of like really weird the way that they're doing this part. So you can, like, if you unlock like the lieutenant ability, you can have a option right here, so you can choose the subsystem repair. Provides plus 50 damage to the duration of subsystem offline effects. Or you can have an engine subsystem power that is going to increase your engine subsystem power by 2%. So you can basically choose which one of these two you want. If you unlock like the lieutenant engineering tree, you can have like this each. No, not each. You can have like 2 options out of this, or at least one out of these 2 options. And the same goes for science as well. So starship perception doubles the benefit of stealth detection rating for you gain for your auxiliary power, or control resistance provides an additional 10% resistance to incoming control effects. So either or. You can choose this one or this one. So you can choose like both of them. You need to choose this one or that one. And also for the tactical as well. If I can move up, there we go. Starship stealth, increase the stealth value of your cloaking device and other similar abilities 100%. The distance at which enemy can detect you through stealth is calculated using this formula: perception minus stealth divided by 50 equals kilometers. That's kind of nice to know what kind of value they're actually using in their formula. So this is really awesome from Captain to give that out. Or you can choose the hangar weaponry, and that is a space skill. Your hangar pets deal an additional 10% damage from all sources. So if you unlock Lieutenant Commander, obviously in all trees, engineering is going to be battery expertise, increase the magnitude of most battery and devices affected by 100, or auxiliary subsystem power, increase the auxiliary subsystem power to 2%. Science, sector space travel speed, increase the maximum sector space traveling by 25%, or a transwarp cooldown reduction of 50%. Tactical threat control plus 100% additional threat generation while in threatening stance, minus 100% threat regeneration while not in threatening stance, or pet healing or pet health. Your hangar pets have an additional 10% maximum hull capacity. Engineering level 3, and that's going to be commander. Weapon subsystem power by 2%, or shield subsystem power by 2%. Science, subsystem energy drain resistance. So your shield, your engines, and stuff like that is not going to be drained, or at least the power of those subsystems are not going to be drained. And also shield drain resistance by 10%, obviously. Did I say that correct? The first one is just energy drain resistance. So this is your energy drain. So this is your power. Yeah. Tactical projectile critical chance or projectile critical damage. Now this is something that is totally useless for me and I hate Cryptic for it. No, I mean, I don't use projectiles, so this is like a skill that I really don't want to use or don't want to like select. And like engineering, that is going to be the captain. If you unlock that one, the maximum hull capacity provides an additional +10 hull capacity, and damage resistance rating provides an additional +5 all damage resistance rating. The science, maximum shield capacity or shield hardness, kind of like a choice of yourself which route you guys wanted to go, like more shield hit points or more hardness. Can't actually give you advice on that because it basically has to do with the way you kind of play. So your type of gameplay. Energy critical chance by 1% increase or energy critical damage by 5%. And this is basically the same story that I just told about these. What was it? Where was it? Critical chance and critical severity. So this is like the same type deal. Critical chance is going to increase the critical, so you can land a critical hit, and the critical damage is going to increase the critical base damage. Also, if you unlock, like if you go like full engineering and you have like 3 extra unlocks, you have like 3 extra unlocks for science and also for tactical. The first one is going to be weakening corruption. Foe suffers a penalty of their outgoing damage for the duration. Enhanced corruption, more powerful plasma damage over time. So this is a damage over time ability if you're using like plasma. Or an explosive corruption. Additional plasma damage triggered by weapon activation becomes an area of effect that can hit other nearby foes. Level 2. Weakening corruption. Foe suffers a penalty of their outgoing damage for the duration. Enhanced corruption. So basically the same thing over and over, so you can use one here, the other one there, and the other one, and the other one, the other one, and the other one. The same type goes for like the science, like the same layout. So probability shell, hull healing and shield hardness, also double probability penetration. Foe suffers for stacking damage, resistance rating, debuff, and crit. Probability window increases the duration of probability maneuver manipulation. Probability manipulation. Tactical is going to get frenzied reaction. Also reduces bridge officer cooldown with each hit, so your foe is going to have an increase in the cooldown of their abilities with that one. Assault also gain stacking damage bonuses with each hit, and team frenzy is allies firing on your marked foe will also gain stacks of frenzy and associated benefits. Friends with benefits right here. Real cool to see that. That is space. Oh my god, I talked about, how long are we recording right now? 48 minutes. Talked about the skill tree. I covered like everything in space that can be covered. So moving on to ground. Ground isn't that much, isn't that like huge skill tree. So you have weapon proficiency, 60 weapon proficiency, total skill bonus of 60, and it branches out into 3 separate branches. Weapon criticals, plus 60 weapon criticals, total skill bonus plus 60, critical chance up to 3.6%, critical severity plus 12, and level 2 is improved weapon criticals, a plus 15 weapon criticals, so the total skill bonus is going to be plus 100. Critical chance bonus is plus 6%. Critical severity plus 20. Cool. Weapon expert. This one is... This skill increases the base damage of your energy and melee weapons. So plus 50 to weapon proficiency for a total skill bonus of plus 100. Weapon penetration. This skill increases the damage dealt by your weapons by penetrating your enemy resistance. Each hit of this skill grants weapons plus 0.05 armor penetration, so plus 60. A total skill bonus of plus 60. Hold on. This is already 60. But I do need to do a better math up here. Weapon penetration is 60 and weapon proficiency is 60 up here. Okay. Total armor penetration by plus 3. And obviously 40 weapon penetration. Total skill bonus 100. And also armor penetration plus 5. Personal shield expert. Plus 60 to personal shield. Total skill bonus plus 60. Total shield capacity modifier of 15%. Personal shield master plus 40 personal shields for a total skill bonus of plus 100. Total shield capacity modifier of plus 25%. Personal shield resilient. Plus 60 shield hardness. Total shield bonus plus 60. Total damage negated by shields of 12%. And plus 40 shield hardness. Total skill bonus of 100. Total damage negated by shield of 20%. Nice. But also keep in mind, for ground you're only going to get like 15 skill points, where you can, like, you know, customize your character. And for space you're going to get something like 45 if I'm not mistaken, for a total skill points of 60. And that has to do with your captain. Right now Star Trek Online only has like a level cap up to 60, so obviously 15 for ground and 45 for space. Endurance training plus 60 to health capacity, your basic health hit points. Total skill bonus of 60. Total maximum hit point bonus of 12%. Combat armor. Total skill bonus of 60. Total armor effect modifier of 30%. 40 to combat armor, and also total skill bonus of 100. Total armor effect modifier of plus 50%. Improve endurance training. Oh my god, who comes up with these names right here? Improved endurance. Improved endurance training. Plus 40 health capacity. Total skill bonus up to 100. And total max hit point bonus plus 20. Regeneration 60. Health regeneration for a total of skill bonus plus 60. Total regeneration bonus out of combat only plus 30%. Level 2, the improved regeneration is going to give us plus 40 health regeneration for a total amount of 100. And total regeneration rate bonus out of combat only plus 50%. Kit Performance Expert. This skill provides an increase to all of the effectiveness of all kit module abilities. The benefit this skill provides will vary on each module, but will always increase at least one aspect of the ability. These increases may include many of the following: damage output, duration of control effects, duration of buffs and or debuffs, health and or shield and or constructs, magnitude of repel and knock effects. Kit efficiency plus 60 to kit readiness. Total skill bonus of 60. Total ability recharge bonus of 6%. Plus 40 to kit readiness. Improved kit efficiency for a total skill bonus of 100. Total ability recharge bonus of 10%. And kit performance master, and this is like the improved one. This skill provides an increase to all effectiveness. I already read that. So this is going to be like a improvement on this one. So kit performance expert, and with this one your kit performer master. Nice. The ground abilities, level 1, let's just call it level 1. Tactical training, bridge officer training, unlock R&D recipes. For additional ground abilities, training manuals based on your profession: engineering, mine, barrier 3, science, hypospray, diloven. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dilovenan, pass. Tactical, photon grenade 3. Tactical training, bridge officer training, unlock R&D recipes, the same base stuff. For engineering, phaser turret fabrication, science, medical track orders, tactical smoke grenades. Level 2 is willpower, so disable stun, route, knock, repel, pull, confuse, placate, and run speed debuffs, plus 50 to willpower. And device expertise, 100 to device expertise, total device effectiveness bonus of 50%. This skill increases the effectiveness of most consumable devices. Each point of the device mastery will skill grants a 0.5% bonus to the effectiveness of device when activated. And they're talking about consumables right here, so that's like each like MMO has its own consumables, so it's going to increase your hit points, or your hit points in grounds. And we guys in Star Trek, we have like these recipes, these cakes and stuff like that, like these banana pancakes, Bajor kava juice, Bajorian kava juice and stuff like that. Level 3 tactical training, so bridge officer training, engineering, we're going to get quick fix 3, gravimetric shift and lounge for tactical. Engineering, so shield recharge, science, sonic pulse, and sweeping strikes for tactical. Improved aim, by default aim offers a plus 30% damage bonus to all types of ranged weapons, and this unlock increases that by additional 10% bonus damage, plus 40% in total. So improved crouch. By default, crouch count a plus 50 chance of dodge and incoming dodged attack, and this will unlock increase that by an additional 10% for a total of 60. Tactical training, engineering, shield generation, fabrication 3, science, strike order scan, tactical target optics 3. Unlock R&D recipes for additional ground abilities. Tiny measure based on your profession. So engineering is going to get medical generation, fabrication. Science are going to get dampening field 2. Shouldn't this be 3? Anyway, tactical suppressing fire 2. Furious footworks and fatal fists. Attacking with melee grants 20% run speed for 2 seconds. This effect is refreshed by each sequential attack increased or stacking. What? Instead of stacking. Oh, sorry. Increased. Instead of stacking. Attacking with melee inflicts a debuff of minus 20 damage resistance rating or any foe hit by your melee attack, which lasts for 5 seconds. This effect is refreshed by each subsequent attack instead of stacking. So choice selection, bridge officer training, engineering, cover field, science are going to get neutral neutralizer, fire on my mark. Engineering are going to get equipment diagnosed, hypospray, melorazine, and stun grenade 3. Now obviously these are going to be something that you can choose either or, obviously based on your profession, like all of these. The ones that we're going to do right here. Improved flanked angle. By default, any damage attack made from behind your foe 120 degrees arc will be considered a flank and deal additional damage. This skill allows you to extend this forward arc up to 140 degrees. Wow. Okay. This is something really useful. And improve flank resistance, obviously. By default, yada yada yada. We just read that. And deal additional damage by inflicting a minus 35 damage resistance rating penalty. This skill reduces the resistance penalty from being flanked by 10, minus 25 in total. Tactical training, engineering, combat supply 2, science, nanite health monitor 2, tactical. We're going to get Overwatch. Engineering, going to get support drone fabrication, vascular regeneration, stealth module 3, and the last one, defensive masteries. This skill increases the base damage of your energy and melee weapons, as well as further improving your critical hits on all weapons. And also defensive masteries, and this was offensive masteries, this was defensive masteries. This skill grants additional defense bonuses by increasing your maximum hit points and the effectiveness of your personal shield and armor. And that's it, guys. Oh my god, I have a dry mouth right now. I've never read so much. Like I said, the jury isn't out on what to get based on first impressions. Me as a tactical, I think I'm gonna get like everything on skill tree or like on the tactical skill tree, with the exception of like projectiles. And I guess you guys can miss and match your own character to your liking and the way your gameplay is going to be. But to be honest, I'm not liking it, to be honest. I'm not. This part right here is really confusing to me. Obviously, we're going to unlock it, because we're going to unlock the more points that we're going to put into tactical, the more points we're going to put into these lines up here. So we're going to unlock a lot of these like secondary abilities that we're going to utilize. And it's kind of weird because I'm also going to unlock engineering and science. Let's say I'm just going to unlock this skill tree right here, and then just going to not even put any skill tree into this one, and this one I'm going to like fully unlock as well. And those skill points from here and those from here, it's going to make this line appear all the way to here. So I'm also going to be able to utilize one of these. So that can be like, a game type of play that you guys can utilize. So you don't have to unlock everything, but if you unlock, you're also going to get like these passive bonuses right here that are available to you. And the same goes for ground. You're going to be able to unlock these special abilities or bridge officer retrain abilities that's going to be unlocked. I kind of need to see how my character, if I copy my original character that I play on Star Trek on the holodeck to the Tribble server, to the fake server as it were, and see how I'm going to respect my character, because then I can take my character into combat and actually see what works and what doesn't work. So this is going to be exciting. It's going to be, something to look forward at, something new from Cryptic. It's from like all of the players that already have like their characters set up like a particular way, and it's like all the way to level 60. You kind of need to redo your character now. Not happy about that part, but also it's a challenge to actually come out under the same outcome, because you kind of know what's working for you and what's not working for you, so you can basically work around that. Well, with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it for this video. It's like an hour and 5 minutes that we're doing right now. It's coming close to that. I think I've taken a lot of you guys' time. This skill tree is kind of like dumped down, as it were. We kind of already have like something similar in our normal skill tree, and with the specialization obviously in the holodeck, in the normal server that you and I play on. So this is something that is going to be something that we kind of need to have wrap around, like, don't know. Don't know what to think, don't know what to expect about this. It's a challenge. Let's just keep it at that. Let's end it on a positive note. It's definitely a challenge. Well, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Stay tuned for an update on this, because obviously we're going to have the option to copy our character, like I said, to and like experiment and see what works and what doesn't work. So with that being said, I'm just gonna say, hope to see you on the next one. For now, take care.